Hello again, everybody. This is Dan Clouser, president of the Big Vision Foundation. We just wrapped up our 3rd annual Jennie Finch camp, and I'm joined here with Toni, Leah, and Crystl, 3 of Jennie's helpers. First of all, guys, thanks for joining us. Let's try not to get stung by a bee here. Thanks for joining us. 3rd year for Crystl and Toni, 2nd year for Leah because she was doing some ESPN work last year. So first of all, guys, tell me why you guys enjoy doing the camps in general, and why do you love doing the Big Vision camps so much? Because we know we're top on the list.
Yeah, you are top on the list. It's just a joy to be out here and see the girls' faces light up, and especially when they can't really do anything, and by the end of the camp, they're actually doing it. So just seeing them succeed and being here with Big Vision Foundation, the atmosphere is great. Okay, baseball's going on behind us. We have athletes interacting with athletes, and it's just a great atmosphere and great people to work with.
Yes, and Dan is the man with food as well. He knows his food. We're fed well. We will work all day for food.
Yeah.
Well, I love the camp because any of us that have reached the highest level, we know it comes down to the fundamentals. And so our goal is really to break it down in a way they can understand and apply it. And we usually will immediately see the results of that. They need to try to remember that and go home and practice that. And then just to get the passion from us. We've all reached the highest level in our sport. And for them to be able to talk to us and see our love for the game and, the teamwork that we had, like the camaraderie, that they can have that as well. Our goal is that they would be inspired walking out thinking, okay, if they did it, I can do it too.
I'm going to step in front of Toni a little bit here to get to Crystl, and Crystl's not feeling great, so excuse the voice, but Crystl, why do you love doing these?
Well, I love doing it because this is a great camp in general. All the fans, like the parents, the staff is amazing. Everyone comes out and you can just feel the passion at the park. Like, you got baseball going on, like Leah said, and just everyone that enjoys the sport, and they're all here doing it for the same reason, which is really cool about everything.
All right, I'm going to stick with Crystl here while I'm in position, but how many years has it been since you've played professionally, or obviously in the Olympics and that sort of stuff, and why, what does this do? I know for me as a coach, it kind of keeps me young being out there with the kids. It's kind of the same for you guys?
Keeps us young, but at the same time, it just keeps us involved with the sport that we loved growing up, and we don't want to get away from it completely, so it's a way for us to still be in touch with everybody.
Well, and I think for me, we're physically getting older, but mentally we're just as young as when we were on the field. We get out here and we think, we can just do it. And so it's so fun. And I do love the atmosphere. One of the things when I stood on the podium at the Olympics, I thought about all the people behind the scenes, the people who work the fields, the coaches who don't get the recognition behind the scenes, the, one-on-one instructors, our parents that are taking us around. And so for you guys at Big Vision, all you do and your staff, we can't mention that enough, that it does not work if the whole entire group isn't doing it. And we just thank you guys behind the scenes, because we can't come and do what we love if you're not doing this for the girls.
Agreed, to piggyback off that. Yes, it's much easier, like she said, behind the scenes. When you're playing, these girls have no idea what you just did and what your crew did to put this on. So us being here for the 3rd year, we know what goes on. We know, so it's a big task to do, but you guys come out and you do it. And the girls, now that we know what goes on from being coaches and doing that and having to prepare paperwork, order uniforms, do all that, it just makes it, when we come out here, okay, what do you need? What do you need help with? Because we know it takes a lot to do it. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate that you guys recognize that for sure. And one thing I noticed the first year that we did this is just the continued camaraderie between you 4 when you get Jennie in the mix as well. So first thing when I first met Jennie, I was like, this really seems like a family affair, and she's like, absolutely. So tell me how important it is just to stay in touch with this, like I said, when you guys are on the stage, but even better when we're out to eat and nobody else is around and we kind of see the jabs going on. I mean, how, what does that do for you guys?
So we don't see each other very often. The 3 of us live in California, but on separate sides of the county. So, but coming here, and it's literally it's like we're in college again, or it's like we're 14 again out here. So I think that the girls can feed off that, and that's what we really try to do. You could be doing this. This is fun. We call this a job, but if you don't like to come to your job, why do it? So I think just coming out here and being with them, and I think we look forward to working with the kids and then seeing, your sisters basically coming here.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I think it's so important. We stood on that podium because every person brought their talents or, played in championships because everybody brought what they had and you worked together. But the best part is when you can also get along off the field. And what I love now is we've all gotten older and, our lives are busy in different ways, but it's so fun to still share in all the clinics, and Crystal's doing, her ruthless teams, and to be able to connect with that, and then Toni coaching, but her kids and raising her kids, and I have my kids, Jennie has hers. So I think that is the idea. The whole family aspect behind it is we're doing life, but we're cheering each other on, and then when we come back together, we just get to enjoy those
and
successes.
What you see between us is not fake. It's all real. It's all real. Yes.
Exactly. It's just coming together, getting to see them every time, knowing I got a month and I get to hang out with everybody again, and it's really cool just to be able to come together, do what we do for a living. I mean, come on, it can't get any better than that.
No doubt. I agree. I mean, we put in some long hours here, but nothing else I'd rather do,
Right.
So, guys, thanks again.
Thank you,
we love
guys.
having you out here. We're looking forward to another year next year. Can't
Yes.
come soon enough in our book. So, thanks again. And we're going to talk to Leah a little bit alone about a little project that she just finished up.
All right. Thank you.